Remember, no cussing.
Like it's gonna
only,
matter.
Only Bob can speak for the first minute.
That's right. Those are the rules. We have set rules that we haven't forgot.
Never forget. Hey everybody, welcome back to Girl Push-Ups. After a long, brief hiatus, we are finally back to do the things that we do on this very planned and organized podcast, which is also live on Twitch. We have Raffoulticket, Frogan, and Carmie. I guess that was the wrong order because the normal take two. We have the gang's all here, Carmie, Raff, and we are joined by a very special guest, Frogan. I'm rusty at podcasting.
Why'd you flip my order? My order was correct.
What you
Why'd
gotta?
you put me lower? Why'd you put me lower on the tier? Why was I lower on the tier?
Because
we should actually put Raff last. Bump Frogan up.
Yeah. Also because men. Okay.
Yeah.
God, you're so one of those. I'm a nice guy. I'm a girl's guy.
I'm such a girl's guy. I didn't even say my name. I'm Gamepassdad.
Emphasis on gay.
Yeah, we totally don't swear in the beginning of this podcast because it definitely makes a huge difference on the number of impressions we have on YouTube.
Oh, man.
Highly monetized.
We're very monetized.
Bob got mad at us for swearing in our first episode
I didn't get mad, did I?
Because he said we will lose our monetization, and then Raff and I laughed a lot.
I don't think I'm the one that's. I don't think I was mad. First of all, second of all, I don't think I was the first one.
It was 2 years ago.
No, it was a long time ago, buddy.
I feel like I'm being gaslit right now.
That didn't exist 2 years ago.
Gaslit.
Yeah.
What are?
Gaslighting's a new thing that came out as a result of COVID.
As a result of
learning about it.
People were hanging out with their partners. That's true. People were hanging out with their partners all day, every day, and they were like, something doesn't seem right. I'm saying one thing and then something else is happening.
We've taken such a long break from girl push-ups that Raff and Frogan in that time created an actual successful podcast.
Actually, he was doing both at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
I was doing both at the same time.
Yeah, but
I'm a multifaceted man.
He's multifaceted.
He's a multitasker.
Yeah, and now Carmie give me a compliment.
You looked wonderful as Chapel Road.
That was great. That was good. Awesome. Happy. Very happy. Welcome to the podcast, guys. We're back. We're back in action, and we're here and ready to go, okay? With the real order. Me, Raffoulticket, Carmie, and Gamepassdad, and our special guest, Frogan.
See, professional. Look at him go.
Now
sometimes when you look at the screen, I feel like you want to kill us. It's very scary.
He doesn't want to be here.
They've been wanting to do the podcast for so long, and I couldn't.
Well,
and they could have just done an episode if they wanted to by themselves, but they missed me so much.
Well, we were going to do this whether you showed up or not.
But then they put me on the front picture, and I was like,
I didn't think we were going to be here. I didn't think any of us were going to be here.
It's funny how I showed up, and now Bob is sick, and Carmie has a computer that's going to blow up any second now. So I'm the most professional. Sorry.
Well, you have more experience.
At being professional or podcasting?
Neither.
Maybe the second one.
The second one, probably. So
good
great. What are we going to talk about today? This is good. Great.
I actually sent an emergency invite to everyone because, well, it was because of Coachella and Lady Gaga. I just need to talk about Lady Gaga's Coachella performance. But then the Pope died, so I emphasized that everyone had to be here.
And they're connected. It's all connected.
It's all connected.
It's all connected.
It's all connected.
So Lady Gaga performed Judas, and then 3 days later, the Pope fucking died.
That's so funny.
There's no way that those are not connected.
So yeah, there you go. So Coachella happened a couple weeks ago. I don't know when this is going on, but a couple weeks ago.
Both. 2 weekends.
Both. It was 2 weekends. So both. And there were a lot of performances there. There was a lot of beef going on there. I mean, especially with quote unquote the beef between Charlie XCX and Green Day, which wasn't really beef at all.
Yeah.
But people made it seem like beef because people are fucking insane.
That's the only thing I really saw about Coachella. That and like Dead Mouse being drunk. But that was also like I think he
didn't see
still
that.
played for like 3 hours on like a back-to-back set, which those are like
Love
usually
that.
bonus sets anyway. So, and Charlie wore the should have been headliner sash.
Which I thought was awesome.
Yeah.
Baller. And then Green Day came out the next day and wore actual headliner sash and
Did
a
they
Brat
really?
hat. Yeah.
Oh, I did
I think
not
their
see
drummer
that.
did. He wore an
Their drummer
actual
did.
headliner sash.
And then Charlie saw the picture and reposted and commented obsessed. So literally nobody
No
gave a
beef.
shit. Nobody gave a shit.
So like,
The
yeah, they
Stas
weren't-
lost
weren't.
their minds.
It wasn't actual
Fans went
beef.
crazy.
It was a nothing burger.
But
It was a nothing burger.
Interesting.
What else has been going on at Coachella? What's this thing with Lady Gaga?
Lady Gaga did the most insane performance I've ever seen in my life.
What happened?
She
Describe it
honestly,
to
she
me.
just sang and danced and did a Broadway performance for like 2.5 hours. But I think that by itself it would have just been like, okay, this is really cool. But it's because you spent the entire like day previously watching the K-pop girlies hype up their, I think it was Jenny or Lisa. And the thing about the K-pop girls is that they can either sing or dance, but they cannot do both at the same time
Okay.
because
like they can't or they're not allowed.
Bro, we're
Well,
gonna
because they
canceled
get-
on fucking Twitter for this shit.
Oh no, it's
I'm
because no,
ready.
but it
I'm
makes
so ready
sense.
to defend this. They
makes sense.
usually perform in their girl groups, so like multiple of them are singing, and then one of them can catch their breath. But when you have
Mm-hmm.
a solo act going, she relies on her backtracks, and it's so obvious on the live streams because you just hear her like huffing and puffing, and then when
Oh,
she
okay.
actually sings, like you're like, okay, you're singing this part, and then you go and you dance, and then you sing a little bit when you're standing still, and then you go and you dance.
Have you guys not
so
played
after watching
Inzoy
that-
yet? That's how the business is done. There's a
True.
whole business in Inzoy where they're like, hey, you be a pop star, and you just go and do pop star shit.
Interesting.
But Lady Gaga, Miss Lady Gaga, she's out there singing and dancing her ass off the whole 2.5 hours.
That's right. Because she's a performer. She's a true American
yeah.
performer. What are you saying
There's just
though?
a
Are you
large
saying that
difference.
You're saying you prefer the
I'd
Lady
say it
Gaga
just looks
version?
extra impressive after watching the K-pop girls, and then also they're mad that their number one bias isn't on the main stage, which they can't be because they've all been canceled for saying racial slurs in the last year.
The
Pop
Koreans?
stands are psychotic.
They're
Koreans?
nuts, dude. I actually almost got the account that we upload these.
Oh yeah,
podcasts
that's what
on
I was gonna
YouTube banned
say.
because
In other news, other
Oh,
Coachella
I wanted to live
news, more
stream chat.
Talk to you
importantly,
about that. I
more
wanna talk to you about
importantly-
that. Can you not use our channel to talk shit about people?
So-
to
I
people?
wasn't talking shit. I was just
hold
explaining to them
on.
why
We didn't even get a
Lisa
chance to
from
set
Blackpink
this
wasn't on the main
topic up.
stage.
Carmie was using the Girl Push-Ups YouTube to talk shit to people in the live streams of Coachella, like
Well,
Yeah.
while
it's
it
either
was
my
going
YouTube
on.
with my full name,
Smart.
or I was like,
just
what other
made-
one do I have access to? Oh, girl push-ups. We're never gonna revive that podcast.
And now look at us, dude.
And
now
now-
we're here to talk about the allegations about Carmie.
And now Carmie's going to use it to individually call out all of the people in the chat that slighted her on the podcast.
Listen,
Damn.
Great
the K-pop
podcast.
stands are so funny. I love poking their buttons, dude.
What do you say to
You're gonna
provoke
love
the
Monster
K-pop
Hunter.
stands?
They're sitting there spamming it like, oh, Jenny, and we're like, Jen word because she said the N word a bunch.
That's not okay.
You're like,
It's
you
awesome.
cannot.
It's
she can't
awesome, but
be,
it's not okay.
She can't be on the main
So you're-
stage.
So you're using our Girl Push-Ups podcast YouTube to say
To fight race wars. Fight race
to
wars.
say words that are adjacent to slurs.
So
We're
you
saying that she
basically
said the
were saying
Jen
a
word.
slur.
You said the Gen word.
She said the Jen word.
She said the Gen word?
Yeah.
Say it out loud.
That's why
What's
she's
the
not
Gen
on the
word?
main stage.
What's the Gen word?
Well, I can send you a video of all of the
I'd rather hear
Blackpink
it from you.
girls, except
I'd
for
rather hear from you.
Jisoo. Not my
Except for the
word.
Jew? Except for Jew?
No, except for Jisoo.
Mm.
You're not familiar with Blackpink, are you?
I'm familiar with the colors. That's all
Interesting.
Frogan wears is like
Interesting.
Blackpink. Girly
The
pop.
K-pop girlies are really gonna come for us.
I'm okay. I'm okay with that.
I don't think
I'm
I
definitely
don't
okay
think the
with that.
K-pop girlies are going to be able to find us unless they followed us right
I
after
don't
you're
think there's a
talking
big
shit to
Use
them.
adjacent-
it as clickbait.
True.
Use it as
We hate
clickbait.
K-pop.
Oh my god.
We hate K-pop.
I love
K-pop killed
K-pop.
the Pope.
K-pop killed the Pope.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Touching all SEO terms.
That's it. That's it.
That's it.
Make sure you tag Frogan though. Make sure you
K-pop
tag
killed the
Frogan.
Pope.
We'll put Frogan's face on the front of this and be like, Frogan said this crazy shit about K-pop stars, and then we'll get her canceled again. And then
Just the Pope, like the picture of the Pope, a picture of
it's a
Jenny,
picture of the
Lisa.
Pope, but
Make
it's
me a
not the
nun.
Pope.
Make me a nun next to the Pope.
Easy, easy. Or just like a screenshot of what you're wearing right now.
Yeah, honestly, it's
Yeah,
just like
totally.
only slight changes in Photoshop, and we're there.
Yeah, I literally
do
just
it.
take a screenshot of you right now.
I made it easy for everyone.
It's like,
That's very
Frogan,
close.
why do you dress like a bedazzled nun?
Oh,
it's
She's
a
She's a
mood.
Jersey nun.
I didn't feel like getting ready today, so I
No.
just had a striped shirt on,
Mhm.
and this is my new favorite hoodie. So
Frogan's doing a mime
It's very
stream.
cute.
thank you.
It does look
I'm
cute.
cozy right now.
You look
We were
cozy
kind
as
of
fuck.
going through. She does look cozy. She's cold and hot at the same time, and according to the
Yeah.
app that I have, she's missed her. She's late, so we're dealing with a lot. We're dealing with a lot right now. We're dealing with a lot right now.
The Pope is coming back in a different way.
We're dealing with so much.
My favorite bullshit people say is that like Trisha Paytas, she's pregnant again. People always
Oh
say
my
that,
God.
whenever people die, the kids are like reincarnations of people who die. So like the first was the Queen Elizabeth. Who the fuck was the second person that died that was like huge?
I'm about to make a questionable Google
Betty
search.
White. Betty White.
Trisha Paytas.
Dead
Second
baby?
baby.
Oh, revived, not dead babies. Revived babies. Revived, reincarnated child.
Reincarnated.
Reincarnated.
I know
I'm
Gene
sorry.
Hackman just passed away.
I was thinking of Gene Hackman, but I forgot his name. Gene
Okay,
Hackman.
so the first one was Queen Elizabeth. The news of King Charles's cancer diagnosis. Trish was pregnant with her second baby when that was announced.
Oh yeah, Jimmy
Okay.
Carter just passed away.
Jimmy Carter's dead. Who else is dead? Put one in.
A lot
Put a
of
one in the.
people are dead.
Oh, David Lynch passed away.
Oh,
right.
man.
Get a
The
baby
Lynchster,
that
the
makes
Lynchster.
directs some fucked up films at your
Well,
house.
Oh,
In my
man.
head, I thought it's like in terms of reincarnation, technically, it's like obviously it would make sense if she was having the baby the day that he died,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
I don't
Instead
think
of, like, months out.
I think that's an old view of reincarnation. I think you're being very ignorant right
Have you
now
ever
about
seen
it.
Enter the Void? I think that's what happens at the end of that movie.
Mm-mm. I don't want
Enter the
to be
Void?
honest.
What?
That's a take. Are they too long?
I just don't have the attention span to do so. I mean, I'll go to movies if people ask me to, and I'll watch them. I'm
Yeah.
chill,
Mhm.
but like alone, I don't really watch.
No,
TV or
that's fair.
anything.
What about you guys? Are you guys watching any cool TV?
Yeah, what have we been doing since the last time we recorded this podcast?
Carmie had a child. Game Pass had
What?
a vasectomy.
Not yet.
Bob, did you?
Close, you're
Not
close.
yet.
I need to. I don't need no more kids.
That's right.
I don't need to
Bob's been-
have the
looking
reincarnation of
around.
Toby Keith.
We Bob and I, or since we're in our 30s now, we started a group chat and to talk about our testicles, and it's pissing
we did.
Frogan off.
We did.
Well,
Stop pissing
I'm just
me
gonna
off.
say you do it too much. You do talk about your
we
Carmie-
talked about our testicles
How do you know, Carmie?
exclusively the other
because you
day.
used to tell me about your erections and when you could and could not get them
Yeah,
in the
that
group
was
chat.
that's true, and that's on episode 2 of the podcast.
That
You
was
guys
kind
wanna
of
check that
tragic.
out.
That was the second nail in Raph's relationship coffin. It wasn't just the fact that I snored in the same room as him. I snored so bad he couldn't get it up anymore.
That's true. It's true. Every time for years after that,
Every time.
every time I had an erection, I would just think about Bob snoring, and it would ruin things for me.
Also, I accidentally
he'd
kept
call-
calling you every time you were hammering on it.
Oh yeah, that too. Frogan, you were here for part of this lore, I think. Remember this lore, or did you block it out of your memory?
I kind of blocked it out, to be honest. I remember
that time? Yeah, Game Pass would always call me right when I was about to pleasure myself.
Yeah, and
Oh
then,
God.
and then we'd be driving, and then you'd get a text and it says, "I'm watching." Or I'm,
Yeah.
I'm wondering what you're doing. It's like,
Yeah. So thanks for ruining my days.
Bob.
Thanks for ruining my days.
I thought
and
it was
everyone was there
funny.
to see it. It was funny. I had a good time.
I didn't realize it was creepy.
Well, you didn't have. I didn't realize it was creepy. It's crazy, Bob.
That was insane.
I thought this is how men had friends. Okay.
We'll sync up our Apple Watches so every time I work out for like 3 seconds, it's that. Yeah. So I mean that's everything. What else has been going on? Carmie is living alone.
I live with family. Presently.
Live with family. Moved to New Mexico.
I think our last episode I was here.
Yeah.
I had just moved here, but I didn't have my job yet. I did not work in animal
Control.
care.
She kills animals. So.
Carmie got a whole job.
I mean,
I got a whole job.
There's a new animal behind you. I didn't realize he was there.
A lot.
He's great. He's my little deaf son. I love him.
It's a lot of dog.
Oh, that's right. I texted Raph one day. I said, I got a deaf dog. Can you teach me ASL?
And did I say no?
Yeah.
I said no, right?
I don't remember what you said, to be honest with you.
It was a drive-by text. Didn't even read what I had to say about it. I do want a deaf dog. I think that's sick.
They're fun.
Do you
They're
think?
good.
Do you think they would actually know sign language though?
Yeah,
teach
he
them.
knows sit, and then we do lay down.
Okay.
We do quiet.
I don't think
we do
that's
good.
American Sign Language necessarily.
Most of it was.
No, I
Oh,
adapt. I will adapt them because sit, but I don't have two hands all the time because I have something. So
Yeah. So you gotta
Yeah.
make it
we
easy.
do.
That's another
Yeah.
thing about Carmie that's been happening. She has a dead arm now, so we got to figure that one out. She can only use one
She
arm.
doesn't have two hands anymore.
The other one's reaching to necrosis.
Right. It was a horrible dog accident at work.
Yeah, it was awful. Really sad. Frogan, how do you feel
Terrible.
about that?
what happened?
Raph. It was Raph. It was a dog looked just like Raph. This
So
dog
she
was
started
just like
beating
Raph.
it. So she started beating it, and then the dog retaliated.
Yeah. Okay.
The dog,
That's
like
what
not
happened.
fit. Yeah.
It wasn't
Started
a
just-
malicious attack.
She started
That's
just
why it
punching
reminded
the
me of
dog.
you so much.
Mhm.
Raps malicious.
In other news, JD Vance and the Pope have some weird shit going on. Pope's dead, guys. Pope's dead. One of the best
Pope's
popes we've
dead.
ever had. Pope dead.
Well,
Pope gone. Go ahead.
I think
Go
that
ahead.
the best thing this Pope has contributed has been the memes in the wake of his death. I mean, sure, yeah, very, very tolerant Pope in terms of other, modern stuff. Said,
Just say you hate Palestinians. It's okay, Carmen. You can say that. Just say you don't
listen,
like.
I just have
you
a
don't
problem
like
with the
Palestinians.
church, okay?
Uh-huh.
In general, as an establishment. But the memes have been great. And I think that is a good lasting legacy to leave. I sent a lot for
It's-
Bob to review.
It's been 3 days now since the Pope's passed, so we're not gonna get that cool Jesus thing that happened a long time ago, unfortunately.
Oh, like
Has it been
rising?
Oh, he
three?
hasn't risen.
Oh, it is. It
It's
was
definitely been
Wednesday. It would have
3.
been today.
Yeah. So
Wait, I thought he technically died on the 21st. Easter.
I thought he
Monday.
died on. Was it? He died right after Easter. He had one more job to do before he died.
That was one more.
Oh, no.
We're in a
When did
popeless
the Pope
world right
die?
now.
When did the Pope die?
Now,
It
now
was
the
the
real.
21st.
Oh, it was the
Frogan is
21st.
right. Raph, you're wrong. Apologize.
So technically tomorrow, if he's not.
He's got one more
visible-
day. He's
We
got
got
plenty
one
of time.
more day.
Okay, so
on
we're
the
good.
third
We're good.
day.
We're
That's
good.
actually
Wait,
plenty
but
of
what time
time.
is it? But what time is it in Italy? Is it already
It's-
tomorrow
It's
in
already
Italy?
tomorrow.
True. Well, did Jesus
So-
rise right at midnight?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
Oh.
I wasn't there, dude. I don't
I
know.
just assumed you'd probably know because you're the smart one here. But
My ancestors killed the man. Do you think I was there to see him come back up?
I mean, yeah, if I killed the one, I'd want to be there when they rose from the dead.
When they
But we
rose
didn't know he
up.
was gonna rise from the dead. We were like, oh, one and done. He's gone.
It's closing in. It's
When
closing
Jesus
in.
reincarnated, did he come back with the nails in his arms and legs?
I think they took the nails out. Actually, I don't even think they took the nails out. I think they just kind of ripped his arms off and left the nails in the cross.
Like they just
We're all
pulled
going
him
to
down.
hell. We're all
I was
going to
gonna say something
hell.
bad.
Say it. Go ahead and say it.
No, I'm not. I'm not getting
This is
canceled.
the only time you
No.
can say it. Nobody's gonna see this. I promise.
No. Oh, because my
Say it.
stream. Thanks, Raph.
No, I have shooters.
Say it. We'll bleep it out. We'll bleep it out.
You probably already know what the fuck I'm gonna compare him to.
I don't know what you're gonna compare him to. In fact, I'm scared.
You said he has no arm. He had no arms and legs because they cut them off.
We're gonna say he's a chicken nugget. That's so fucking rude. I didn't say they cut off his arms and legs. I said they took him off a cross with the nails still intact to the cross.
Well,
So they ripped off his. Here. I'm Jesus. Right.
okay.
Here I am.
He's hung
Yeah.
like
I'm
this.
nailed.
Clip it.
They ripped him off.
Oh.
See?
Okay.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
just
that makes
ripped.
sense.
They ripped it. They
Got
ripped it. They ripped him.
Okay,
Not
that
at the
makes
joints.
much more sense. Because I
Thank
was
you.
like, okay. I was like, I never heard of that lore before in my life.
So people are speculating that the Pope died because of a certain visit from a certain somebody.
JD Vance.
JD Vance visited the
JD
Pope, I
Vance
believe,
and
on
his
Easter.
Stinky, stinky breath.
Do you
That's
think
right,
he even
he's
said
got
thank
bad
you
breath.
for Vance visiting him?
Apparently, I don't know how true this is, but the Pope was like, "You're bad. You're a bad Christian."
I think he
icky.
did. I think the Pope would.
He say, "Hey, you're kind of icky," and then Pope mysteriously gone the next day. I think JD Vance killed him.
No, I feel
he said
like
that, he needs to be like he has to have more compassion or empathy or something like that too.
and then JD
And
Vance
he just stopped.
proceeded to have a tirade for the next 3 hours about how the Pope doesn't know what he's talking about and
Did you
That's
ruined.
crazy.
Do you see his sister's reaction to people saying the Pope killed JD Vance? I mean,
The who?
JD Vance
I wish.
No, he doesn't wish that, government. JD Vance's sister talked
In a
about
video game.
people talking about him killing the Pope. And she's like, I understand that he sucks the air out of the room whenever he walks into the room. But it wasn't him that killed.
His
Dude,
sister
slammed-
said that?
Slam my
Really
sister
funny.
is awesome.
Crazy.
Slam my sister. My sister would say some bullshit like that too.
That was the
If
Pope's
somebody
sister.
died around me. Was that the Pope's sister? Or it was JD Vance's sister.
Is
JD
that-
Vance.
Oh man,
Oh my god.
that's
That's
some
amazing.
ruthless shit for your
I-
sister to
Woof.
say about you.
I love this dude.
On the news too, which is so fucking funny.
That's
Oh
so
my
good.
God.
What a slam, dude.
Oh, I
Oh, wait,
just
never
thought
mind,
of
it's
a
not true.
hilarious meme that I'm
Never
gonna
mind.
make right
It's
now.
a comedian. I was a victim to false information on the internet.
What is
Happens to the best of us.
what does oomph mean?
One of my friends,
One of my
followers.
One of my followers, yeah, that's what I thought.
Why?
One of
be
my
friends.
followers.
Oomph.
Yeah. Oomfies?
Oomph. When did that term come up?
2000.
A while ago, dude. Literally
Really?
so
Okay.
long ago. You are
Okay.
old.
One of
No,
my
I just have never
followers.
seen anybody say that.
What do you mean?
What? I've never seen anybody say that.
You
Just me
haven't?
and my oomphs.
Can I just refer to you
No.
guys as my followers from now on?
Am I saying it wrong? Am I
Oofies.
saying my
Oomfies,
oomfies?
dude. Yeah.
God.
It really has some oomph to it.
No.
Nice.
Men ruin
Bob.
everything.
Nice. Good job.
I hate this conversation. I would like to
That was
opt
awesome.
out of the remainder
Good
of this
job.
conversation.
Good job, buddy. Good job, Bob. That was fucking awesome. That was awesome, dude. Yeah, keep
Oh,
giggling, you fucking piece
I
of
hate
shit.
this.
Keep giggling. Yeah, there you go. Keep it giggling. People miss this. People miss you just giggling. Come on, you got a little bit more in. You got a little more in that tank, little buddy. Come on, giggle a little more.
You want to giggle from the kitchen? You want to go run to your kitchen and then
my fucking giggle kitchen.
giggle kitchen?
Giggle kitchen is not a good place.
I don't like that, dude.
Not okay with that. Not okay with that.
I feel like we should. Bob, I sent you several of the finest. Actually, it was the ones I could find in a 5-minute period at work between meetings, relating to the Pope from Twitter.
Yeah,
that
I
I
queued
liked
it up in
that were
like
good.
one of the easiest ways I could figure out how to do this while we just have
so
Discord
that one
here.
you guys are looking at right now
Hold on.
is where I got. That's my face.
Oh,
No,
it's
I was
just
just looking at
Raph.
Raph's
Ooh.
face. Hold on,
Okay.
I was gonna try and share.
The
Uh-huh.
picture that's coming up right now that Bob is gonna take an hour to kind of pull up is going to be where I got that oomph thing from.
Yeah. Oh,
So
when you
that
asked
was
what an
about-
oomph is?
Yeah. Did not know
Am
what
I gonna
that
have
was.
to explain some of the terminology in these tweets?
Oh,
Maybe.
this works.
We'll get to them. We get to it.
It's a possibility.
Whoops.
It's a little possibility.
Possibility.
It's a little possibility.
All right,
It's a
see
little
now we're sharing everything
Oh,
on
great.
screen
I am
and
gonna
with
have
you
to
guys.
explain this.
Carmie, explain
Yeah, so,
yourself.
Okay,
So what is this?
this is a very popular meme format that
Okay.
Uh-huh.
came up.
I like the guy that's
Around the
staring
Pope
over
dying.
the Pope's shoulder.
All right.
though.
Okay. Can you stop zooming in on the Pope's crusty wusties, dude?
Dude, the guy's 83. Leave him alone.
But the statue is hilarious.
You're right. I'm sorry. Pretty good skin for 80,
All right.
88. Not even 83.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Attack
my
on
bad.
5 more years. Conclave oomphs. So if you say like something oomphs, it's like your followers that also like that thing. It's like you both are in that fandom. So like 90 Day. If I say like my 90 Day oomphs, that'd be like Frogan and I both watch 90 Day, and we follow each other because we both talk about 90 Day.
Okay.
Okay.
That's my 90 Day fellow followers. So this is for my conclave oomphs. This is like if the Pope died. So the people
Yeah.
who follow that person because they both watch Conclave. They're both into that movie Conclave.
Okay.
Do you get the joke?
Right.
Do you get
I
the
don't
joke?
think
It's
I've
like the
ever
Pope
seen
died.
Conclave, to be
My
honest.
conclave watches. All right. Okay.
You've never
It's
seen Conclave?
impossible. I have to educate
Conclave.
you guys on everything.
Well, Conclave is it's a mystery thriller about who's going to be the next pope, essentially,
Right.
taking place in the Vatican.
Oh,
Because
okay.
the Pope
Cool.
With
died
Stanley Tucci. With
in the
Stanley
show.
Tucci.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
wasn't Jude Law like a young pope at one time?
That was a different movie completely, or,
Okay.
or show. That was a completely
Oh,
different
that
movie
was
or
the
show.
thing. Okay.
But he was the young pope. Yes.
Is there an option for Jude
Yeah.
Law to become pope?
I hope so.
mean,
Like, is
Where's he
that
been?
is
I
there
miss Jude
anything
Law.
saying that the Pope has to be a cardinal?
I think according to tradition, yes, they have to vote him in. So if
yeah,
they can
or is
just
it like Speaker of the
Well,
House?
Can you
where
vote
it can be
anyone in? Like,
anyone?
could we just make?
Can we make Frogan the pope?
I would. I mean, Frogs, you want to be girl pope? We should have a
no.
girl pope.
Girl pope.
Hell
We should have a
no.
girl pope.
Then
Could
I
have a
have
girl
to
pope.
like, commit to celibacy for the rest of my life, and I don't feel like doing that.
Says who? You're
That's
the
a good
pope. You
point.
can fuck whoever you want.
No, they said that there's only. I was googling this because I wanted to know how people become the pope. And
Yeah.
there's,
Yeah.
Some popes have wives.
Yeah,
but
that's
it's
true.
very rare.
You could
Oh,
have a
wife.
wife.
I don't want a wife.
Oh, sorry.
Um,
You want a
I'm
goofy
missing the
guy?
most important. Yeah, exactly. I'm missing the
Frogan-
most important step of
Frogan
not being
wants a
baptized.
goofy guy.
They probably are pretty firm about that, actually.
About what?
The whole
didn't
baptism
hear.
thing.
You could be baptized.
Oh, I made a good.
Everybody's been baptized. I've been baptized.
Raph was boom
double dipped.
baptized.
I've been baptized. I've had a bar mitzvah. I've had it all. I've had it all, dude.
Hell yeah.
I've been to like a Buddhist thing. I've done it all. I went to a
Raph
Hare
wants
Krishna
the
temple.
world.
I feel like I went to one when I was a kid for a field trip,
A Hare Krishna temple
something like that.
in your younger days.
Yeah, I was.
Look
like
at
in
these.
middle
Look at
school.
these. This is the religion that is bad, and do not to be this religion, right?
No, and that was like an intercultural thing. They're showing us other religions.
Oh, that's nice.
That is pretty cool.
That's really cool. We went to a cotton picking field,
Jesus.
Okay.
so we've had very different childhoods.
Florida man.
I've said this so many times in the past month, but we went and we kissed an alligator. We watched a Native American
What?
wrestle an alligator to the ground, and then we all kissed the alligator.
Raph, I literally do not believe this story.
Oh, it's a true story. My brother's been through it too. If he's here, I'll let him know. But yeah,
He's-
we went
I
to.
like how you referred to it as been through it.
We've all been through it.
Florida man.
Every Floridian has had the same kind of.
Every Floridian
trip.
has kissed an alligator.
Okay.
We went to go see
I
a
don't-
train.
Okay.
That was cool.
Everything I learned about Florida makes me believe that it's not a real place.
Oh, it's a real place, sweetheart. It's a real fucking place, and don't you ever fucking forget that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we are literally the dick of the world. So.
Well,
Maybe not the whole world.
Nah, the whole world, buddy. Come on, this is America. Get it together, dude.
Hit us with the next one, Bob.
Yeah, come on. Let's get the next one. What's the next one?
Hold on.
At some point, he's gonna talk about Florida being a wiener forever.
You gotta fucking help me out. You gotta help me out here.
How do I get to my next one? Why didn't it open all of these? I'm so sorry.
Frogan, what are your thoughts on the Pope dying? Are you cool with it? Or are you like, or are you like in despair?
I mean, I didn't really know much about him. I knew he said the F slur before. That's the only thing I knew about him.
But in a cool way or like in a bad way?
I don't think it was a very chill way.
I think it was in the bad way. But
oh, that's not good.
But in terms of like his beliefs, I feel like he's pretty chill for somebody that's like a religious figure. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In an Italian way.
In the Italian way? What does that mean?
He said the F slur in the Italian way.
Yeah, there you go.
What if you just
do not Google how to say the F slur in the Italian way?
Oh my god.
I kind of want to look it up now.
Well, it's in the chat. You can just look right there.
Bro. Bro, that sounds like the fucking Italian brain rot shit.
Yeah, is that gonna be? I was gonna say, is that gonna be a new brain rot?
Yeah. Make the Pope one.
Oh my god.
Ducatini, Popatini, Vacacillini.
Popacini. All right, here we go.
All right, let's see this bad boy.
All right, what's next?
The next meme. So Oblivion came out. Elder Scrolls Oblivion came out. The remaster. People didn't think it was actually going to happen. It came out 20 years later.
Mm-hmm.
It's out now.
Yeah. Very good
I
game.
downloaded
Killed
it.
my computer, but that's okay.
I've never played it ever, so I'm excited to try that. But the Pope died on the same day Oblivion was announced. So conspiracy.
Welcome back, Pope Francis.
Pope Francis is in Oblivion.
There's a lot of holy men in Oblivion. A lot of what are they? They're not monks.
There's a
I
lot
guess
of
they're
mainly
brothers.
monks.
What are the brothers? Are they monks?
Brothers,
Yeah,
are
they're
technically
monks.
Friars.
Yeah, they're like
Monks.
friars.
Is that a
They're
monk?
monks. Yeah,
They're like monks.
there's a lot of monks. There's a whole.
There's
a whole
raised
convent
Russian
of blind
Orthodox,
monks.
which means I don't know anything. So
Well, you know a lot lot about alcohol, vodka
I
specifically.
do actually know a lot about drinking a full-fledged alcohol at a young age in the church.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's spread it.
That's where you learn.
Yeah, I forgot. Those who don't know, Carmie is Russian. She's here on Refuge.
Do not
Oh my
do the thing
God.
that you do where you say that I'm Asian because I'm Russian, Raph. I'm not gonna have this argument with you today.
I didn't even think about that, but now I'm fucking ready to go. I'm geared up.
Don't do it.
Carmie's
Technically,
Asian.
Russia is right there, dude. So
He
I
has a
mean,
point.
it's in the there's no continent of Russia.
Next
It's
in the
slide, Bob.
Constitution.
I can do it today.
America, South America, Africa, Antarctica,
I hear your
Asia.
argument.
Asia.
I s-
And then the other two that I can't remember. Australia is
What are
that,
the
is
other
that
two?
that's its own continent, right?
7 continents, right?
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
North America, South America, Africa, Asia, Antarctica. I'm pretty sure Australia is one, right? Am I not right?
Yeah, Australia's a continent.
And then
You're doing great,
Oops.
buddy.
I don't know the other
I'm
one.
really, really proud of you.
What's the seventh one?
Maybe there's
I'm
6.
not. No, there's 7
Asia,
continents.
Africa, North America, South America, Antarctica, Europe.
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 Europe. How could I forget?
Europe.
Asian
Russia.
coast. No, Russia's not its own continent, Carmie. I don't care.
No,
Russia's
it's with
in
Europe. It's in
Asia.
Europe.
That's not in Europe. It's
No,
in
parts
Asia.
of it. It's
We're not having this argument. You don't want to have this argument with me. I don't want to have
You're
this
right, I
argument with you. So
you do want to have the argument though. I see it
According
in
to
your
what
eyes. You're very
country
excited
is
about it.
Russia and Europe?
What?
So
Like,
Pope Francis is in Oblivion.
he's in Oblivion.
That's right. I'm gonna play as Pope Francis. Can I do that?
You could make Pope
technically,
Francis probably.
you can role play.
Here's my theory. I don't even think JD Vance is the one who killed the Pope. I think Katy Perry
Who
did
do you
it.
think?
You think Katy
Okay,
Perry
I
did
need
it?
to hear this. You've
think
said
Katy
this a
Perry
couple
did.
times.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, Katy Perry. First of all, there's no reason for Katy Perry to be in space. Okay.
Yeah,
Let's make
okay.
that very clear.
Fair.
Agreed.
Katy Perry went to space. She didn't even like. She was like, I don't want to make this about me. I want to make this about this experience. But then she was on camera all the time, looking straight into camera, and then
Oh my God.
singing. and then bringing things. She brought like a plastic butterfly into space. Like who gives a shit?
It was her set list for her upcoming tour.
Is that what it was? Who gives a shit?
Yeah,
On a plastic butterfly?
Dropped her set list.
She dropped her set list for everyone to see. And you know, it's kind of crazy that she went into space, came back down, and now the Pope is dead.
Yeah.
I think Katy Perry killed the Pope, or at least paid somebody to kill the Pope, and then went to space to kind of get away from that as an alibi.
That is a wild accusation.
Well, let's think about it like this. Orlando Bloom is from where? He's from Europe. One of the 7 continents.
Is he from Europe?
You just learned.
From Europe. He's from Europe.
According to Raph.
And what technically is in Europe? Italy. Okay, so Orlando Bloom has definitely been to Italy. Now, who's married to Orlando Bloom? Katy Perry. Okay, when did this happen? When did Orlando Bloom marry Katy Perry?
Are you just making these things up?
A long time
2015?
Are they really married? What the fuck? How did I not know this?
They were.
They still are. I don't think they got a divorce. If they got a divorce, it helps me out a lot more.
Hold on, let me
she's
check.
been having an affair with the Pope. Katy Perry's been fucking.
That would be crazy.
Do you think Legolas like swooped in and shot the Pope with an arrow?
When did Katy Perry visit?
Oh, she was also
Italy?
in a relationship with Russell Brand too at one point.
Okay, July 31st.
That explains so much.
2021, Katy Perry went to Italy on a UNICEF gala. Now, in these galas, what do? They try to raise money. Okay, who has all the money in the world? The Pope. Okay, so Katy Perry goes to the gala.
I think the Pope is rich because I looked up the salary. It's only like 6 bags of coins.
Okay, but they are the church. They run everything. Okay.
Okay.
You know how many offshore accounts the Pope probably has? Maybe at least 2. Okay. You can't Google, does the Pope have any offshore accounts?
They have at least the power of a small country.
Estimated to be 16 million.
See, it's a lot of money.
Money from
a lot of money. It's a lot of money.
That's how much each of the Pope coins are worth.
Yep.
The
Pope coin, by the way.
Pope coin would be a crazy.
Dude, Pope coin's got to be going off right now. We need to get on a website, make Pope coin.
Pope coin's gonna go crazy. We're starting our own crypto. We're gonna have the Hawk 2 experience. We're gonna start our own crypto and then rug pull it out from everyone. So yeah, I just think Katy Perry killed the Pope. Or Katy Perry and JD Vance are fucking couches together, and now they're in cahoots.
She's like, I fucked the couch and I liked it.
There it is. What time is it, by the way? It's been an hour.
Not even
40 minutes.
No, not
40 minutes.
No.
40.
I made a meme.
30 minutes. It's been 30 minutes, and Bob's fucking ripping.
Bob made art.
Bob made art.
Wait, what does the time have to do with? My friend who's deep into crypto says that there's also already Pope coin.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we missed out. So what's the next meme?
There's nothing more Catholic than locking 120 old men in a room and forcing them to decide who's God's number one boy.
I like this one.
And then one person coming up and touching everyone.
Dude, the thing is, we know.
I don't know what happens in the room, but they might have a cuddle puddle. I don't know.
Dude, that's the thing is, no one knows how they actually vote. Like, they play.
What do you mean? There's
Like,
a whole movie
Do you
on
think
it.
they're playing like Monopoly? I haven't seen it yet. No
I think it's just
spoilers,
a
dude.
giant game of Ookie Cookie.
That's gross. Frogan. Ookie Cookie is a game where a bunch of guys
Why are you
stand
doing
around
this
and
to Frogan?
jerk off onto a cookie, and then the last one to finish jerking off has to eat the cookie of everybody's
Cookie, dude.
sperm. Speaking of sperm, there's a sperm race happening in Los Angeles
What?
soon. The first ever sperm race. It's fucking crazy.
Happening on Friday.
It's happening on Friday. And if Carmie, if you were living here, I'd be like, let's go. You, me, Frogan, let's go.
I'm too poor, dude.
It's free.
Sorry.
Sperm
Well,
race.
no, I meant not for
free.
the event, but to live in Los Angeles.
Like, what makes it a
Last
sperm
time-
race?
The last time Carmie came, I'm gonna answer that in just a second, Bob.
Don't tell the story. I feel so bad about it.
I promise you. Last time Carmie came to Los Angeles, she said she was gonna stay with me, so I made my room look really nice and presentable.
And then she didn't come because you're gonna have a sperm race.
And then I just moved, and then I made towel animals because I was like, oh, that'd be fun.
That's embarrassing.
I had my first guests sleeping over. Like I'm gonna let them have the whole room. I'll sleep on the couch. Oh, fun thing. I'm gonna make little towel animals. I thought that was gonna be my thing. It took me 2 hours to figure out how to make a towel animal, and I didn't get any messages from Carmie until like 2 o'clock in the morning saying I'm not showing up. And I was like,
both nights. It was a double nights in a row. But in my defense, I went to a music festival and I did not have a car. I drove with other people, and I was like, "Oh, we're getting tacos after. I don't know how long we'll be here." And then I was like, oh, "I'm just gonna drive back with them because I don't want to have to go back, get my car, and then drive all the way back. Because I don't want you to have to stay up late. So I'm just gonna crash here, and then we're gonna go to the festival again tomorrow."
There you go.
So.
Yeah. So I've never made a towel animal ever again, and I never will.
You didn't. That explains why you didn't make.
I made these for you.
I made these for you.
Little like.
I made these for you. So, anyways, a cum race. Apparently, they're going to jerk off into a peachy dish, I guess, and then they're gonna watch under a microscope how fast the swimmers are, and the swimmer who gets to the finish line, I guess, is. But it's the most college boy thing ever. It's the UCLA and USC versus each other, and it's even in the ad, it's all dudes just standing around.
Sounds absolutely deplorable.
And why would anybody else go to this event?
I'm gonna say right now, I'm kind of sick of Joe Rogan, dude. I feel like this is his fault somehow.
This is Joe Rogan's fault somehow.
I feel like it's his fault, dude.
Dude, Dana White is gonna pick up competitive cum racing.
Oh, is this different from the cum taste? No. Okay, so it's gonna be the same day. It's the same day.
They're actually. The same Petri
are you
dish,
serious?
Or
it is the same. It is the same everything. They are being judged on speed and taste, right, Frogan?
Oh.
Are you serious? Who's judging the taste?
I don't know.
Just a bunch of dudes in lab coats.
Is it gay if for science a dude drinks another man's cum to see how it tastes?
Well, is there a rubric?
I guess there has to be a rubric, right?
Probably not. Then it's a science thing.
Is it gay to make the rubric?
A little.
That's so
Maybe.
Inherently.
Maybe not. No, probably not.
I don't think
where do they get the jockeys is crazy.
Cum jockeys.
I think it depends on the questions.
I think I don't know, dude. Let me rephrase it. Is it gay if I do it? For science.
If you want it to be.
I mean, if you do it by yourself unprovoked, I think if you gather a group in order to create an official event.
If I taste my own, it's for science.
I mean, there's nothing inherently gay about tasting cum.
I beg to differ, and Frogan also begs to differ. That's why she's sucking her cheeks in right now.
I mean, is it for science or is it for sexual gratification?
It's for science, but who knows?
I think tasting your own is gay.
Thank you. I don't think so either. I think that is natural curiosity.
If it's another person's, then okay. So, Raph,
what?
It's natural curiosity.
No, that one wouldn't be natural curiosity. It'd be curiosity in the name of science.
Mm-hmm.
So it's different.
Okay.
If you're being forced, is that molestation at that point? What if it's like a Napoleon Dynamite situation where they just like, this one has too much onion?
I mean, in the trailer, they show them drinking like pineapple juice and shit like that.
To prepare.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
I have a lot of questions, and I hate that I would absolutely go to this event.
And are they doing it themselves, or are they doing it on a milking table? How are they extracting? Going. Amanda's going?
Yeah,
from Swell Entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, like, what?
It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, are they like extracting it on the spot?
That's what I want to know. Carmie, use your imagination. How do you think it's going to happen?
Do you remember when I sent you the fart slave suit picture?
Yes, I do remember that episode.
Oh my God.
Okay, Bob died.
I accidentally clicked out.
Everybody look at Bob's anime background. That's bad.
Fart slave.
Bleach.
Bleach. I like how Bob just assumed that was our safe word. That fart slave was the kill switch.
Fart slave was the kill switch.
Fart slave is the kill switch.
I wish I had. I wish I actually got that costume when we had it.
You wish you had it.
Yeah.
Why
I'm
do you?
sure we can find you one.
We could get you.
Nah,
one.
it's okay. I'm a little bigger than before. It's gonna be a little chafy in there.
I'm sure they have plus size fart slave costumes.
I don't think so. And let's move on.
Okay. Okay.
All right, show me this next meme. What's going on with this next meme?
Well, we weren't talking about memes for a second, so I clicked off. But hold on.
This is going swimmingly.
Hey,
He's sick. Okay.
I know he's sick. I'm not making fun of him. I'm making fun of him.
Yeah. Okay. Got it.
so it's Luigi Mangione Pope. A conclave with real balls would give us Pope Luigi Mangione.
I just liked the artwork, to be honest.
The artwork is really good. Nice. I do like the artwork a lot. Do you think they're gonna make those kinds of candles soon?
I think they already do.
Oh,
I
Luigi
think they're
candles.
already on Etsy for sure.
Luigi Mangione candles,
They have to be.
and no proceeds go to him at all, which
He's
is
probably rich and
baller.
He gets so much money, dude.
Think so? Think he
Oh,
gets
yeah.
beat up a lot for being so rich in commissary? Do you think he shares the wealth?
Money away.
Good.
Yeah.
He's probably popular in prison.
They do have the candles. They are on Etsy.
Nice. Love that.
Hmm.
There is no mention in the one that I'm on, at least, of any of the money being sent to Luigi.
Okay. Probably not.
So
All right. Well, he's a public figure, so I think people are going to make things out of him. Is it wild to call him a public figure?
He's.
I mean, look at Gypsy Rose.
Gypsy Rose is a public figure, yeah. But, you know,
if
her situation's
Gypsy
slightly
Rose can be
different.
considered a public figure,
oh yeah,
That's true.
she's basically
this is
the
my
blueprint.
favorite.
This
So-
one says, JD Vance, would you also like to meet my ex-boyfriend I dated when I was 19?
I saw so many of these the day that the Pope died, where it's like, JD Vance, meet my mother-in-law. JD Vance, would you like to meet my ex-girlfriend? JD Vance, would you like to meet my ex-boyfriend I dated when I was 19? JD Vance, please shake hands with the president. There are so many.
Yeah, I do think that I think that it's not a conspiracy. I think JD Vance did something.
No, I think he did. At first I thought it was like kind of funny, like, oh, okay, he didn't actually kill the Pope. But then the more when I like looked into it and I heard that the Pope was actually like, oh, you need to improve as like a person, like blah blah blah. I'm like, oh no, I think he might have killed that motherfucker.
I think he might have
Like,
done
I think
something
he actually-
heinous.
I think he killed that old man.
I feel like just the stress induced by being in
Meeting
his
him.
being in his presence for an extended period of time was just too much for the Pope to handle.
That could have been it.
I think the Pope probably started telling him like what he disapproved of, and then he argued back for multiple hours about why he's actually saving the world.
Oh, just having to like sit in that presence was enough to be like, okay,
Yeah,
my body can't take it anymore.
yeah. The Pope's body couldn't take it.
Frogan has an interesting conspiracy theory on the Pope dying. Frogan, what is that? What do you think happened? What's the conspiracy you have
I
going?
don't remember what did I tell
perpetrating
you?
your brain. I don't remember either. You have to tell me right now.
Interesting conspiracy theory.
Yeah, what's the thing that you're thinking about? Conspiracy theory wise.
Fuck, dude. I mean, my favorite one is obviously the Trisha Paytas one, where it's for the reincarnation of her child. I think
Oh,
it's so
right.
funny. Because
Yeah.
she gets kind of upset about it because she's like, I don't actually think that. She gets all like insecure about it, which I think is really funny.
Mhm.
Dude, I'm gonna be real with you. At his like last address, he looked like he was dying. Like he couldn't even speak. He had to have somebody read his shit off, and then they had to like hold his water bottle for him to drink.
He has not looked well for a while.
I don't think any popes look good for as soon as they're announced that they're popes.
He's old as fuck. Dude.
He was 88 years
There's
old.
like looking old, and then there's like, okay, that old person is like
But
on
like in
their
the
way
day
out.
in the day and age that we live in, you couldn't have made it to 100. Come on. You could have made it to 100. This is what I'm saying, dude. And this is why RFK wants to get rid of vaccines. This is the reason.
I can't.
People aren't making it to 100 anymore.
I can't. I can't. I'm trying to have a good night wrap. I can't think of.
What do you mean? This is a podcast. We're gonna bring up the crazy topics. No, you don't like the
I would
fact
really
that
like this
RFK
shirt, actually. This is
You
from
don't
one of
like-
those dumb shirt Twitters, and I actually would really like this one.
Dude, I kind of want that shirt.
Teach your boy to dress, he can flex for a day. Teach your boy to drip, he's swagged out for a lifetime. Amen.
Where do we get this shirt? I do kind of want this shirt.
It's probably some from god awful website, but we can find it. I
do
believe in us.
want that shirt bad. If they
Dude.
charge any more than $20, I'm
No, I'm out.
You know
I'm
what's
out.
funny off about
What?
the whole Pope? The cardinals have the coolest outfits ever, and the Pope just wears a white fucking dumbass robe.
Because he's pure, babe. He's pure.
Well, sometimes a puffy jacket.
Oh, that's true. Look at this.
He's dripping in this one.
I'd rather wear red.
Oh my god, imagine.
He
The
just
cardinal
wore
red.
red.
A cunty
The cardinal
pope.
drip is so much better, and then you fucking demote yourself to this ugly ass white fit.
Well, they're called the Cardinals. They have to be
Well,
red.
Is that what it is?
Imagine if JD, you know, like, whenever like old wives' tales, they say like if you see like a red cardinal, that's like it's like somebody dead trying to communicate with you.
Mhm.
Is that true?
I learned
Allegedly.
now.
I wonder who's been trying to talk to me.
Oh shit. Well, I was in my head. I was like, imagine if like JD Vance saw a red cardinal the day after the Pope died.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
And then the red cardinal was like, "You got to be a better Christian."
And then proceeded to
Yeah.
continue lecturing it as to why
It
he's a
just
good
continues.
Christian.
I hope he sees one every day for the rest of his life.
Do you
So
think the
funny.
Pope even said thank you for JD Vance blessing him with his presence?
Probably hates his ass, dude. I saw a pink pigeon recently, and it kind of tripped me out.
It wasn't pink.
pink
I'm gonna stop this
pigeon?
right now.
What's
it wasn't
the-
pink.
I'll-
It
What's the
wasn't pink.
symbolism
I
of
will
a
go get
pink
my-
pigeon?
I will go get my neighbor right now. She literally said that it's pink.
Yeah,
She
he said.
sees
She
it too.
said. You showed the picture. It wasn't pink. It was brown.
The video didn't get it on camera, but it literally is pink. It has like had like a magenta head.
Hmm.
and
So if I
tan
take a picture,
body.
of a flamingo, and it's
Yeah.
not pink, it's like its natural color, which is like white or black or something, right?
I'm
Are you gonna say
sorry.
that
What are
flamingo's
you
pink?
trying to say right now?
What? That
Flamingos are
either white or
pink,
black?
Raph.
No, they're only pink because of the shrimp they eat.
But they,
Oh my
they
God.
still are pink.
What are you trying to argue right now?
I'm not trying to argue. That's the truth. They are only pink because of what they eat. They eat a very specific type of shrimp or something that makes them pink.
You're pulling that shit out of your ass.
Oh
You think
my
I'm pulling-
god.
No,
Okay,
it is
all right.
true.
Okay. here's my
No,
question.
it's okay. I will look it up. I'm not having another 7-continent argument with Carmie, okay?
Why did you argue about continents?
Flamingos that are born in the zoo.
They also are pink because they give them the shrimp that they're looking for.
Okay, so what color is a flamingo?
Are flamingos naturally pink?
But if they're eating
They're
their
not
proper
born that
diet,
way.
they're pink.
They've
Yeah, but, like,
developed
if
their
it-
pink coloration
Yeah,
over
you're
time.
right. I'm so sorry. He's actually right. It's not develop their
I mean,
signature pink
Raph-
color
Raph
that they
is
keep
a Florida
rising
man.
from
He
blue-green
knows these
algae, which are
things.
toxic to most animals.
There's white
That
flamingos.
sounded like bullshit. That actually sounded like such
A pink
bullshit.
pigeon.
Oh my god. But they still have pink on them because they're eating their like shrimps.
If
But I'm
that's
saying they're not
if that's
naturally
your
pink.
celebration for being right,
my
I don't
God,
want you to
Raph.
ever be right again.
I'm ascending, you piece of shit, okay?
How do we bring you back, dude?
Keep
How do
going.
we make you fall, dude?
Here, I'll tell another one that's probably a lie. All elephants are left-handed. Yeah, that's probably a lie.
I
That's
texted my
probably not
neighbor.
true.
I'm so
Who?
serious.
Who?
My neighbor, I
Asked.
texted her. I did. I don't care.
I hate when you do that, Raph. That's my least favorite thing that you do. It's so fucking rude.
You've been watching too much
What?
Shorty.
What'd your neighbor say?
Shorzy.
I texted
been
her. I'm
watching
waiting for her
Shorzy.
to respond.
Oh, okay. You can't say flamingos are ghetto. That's insane. They are, but you can't say that. Great. 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 This has been great.
All right, next
What's
one.
the next one we got?
Pretty sure the Pope faked his own death so he can play the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion remastered all night and day.
That one's real. I feel like that one's
possibly.
real.
This
I'm
one is
playing
real.
that tonight. I'm so stoked.
I would. I almost called out of work today so I could play more Oblivion.
You should have called out of work today.
I'm
Well, my
interested
computer's
to,
broken, so
to
it would
hear
have been
about
useless.
hear about the feedback for first time playing Oblivion.
I've never played it
It's been
before. I'm
good.
super excited.
I'm about to play after the podcast.
Super excited.
Are you really excited? Carmie, are you really excited about it?
I had a lot of fun playing it for the first time.
That's awesome. I really don't know what's wrong with your computer.
I don't.
When's the last
I
time?
really
When's the last
don't.
time you updated BIOS and drivers and stuff like that?
I keep them pretty updated. I update them like every couple months.
Did you update to Windows 11 yet, or are you still on Windows 10?
I've been on Windows 11 since I built this PC.
Windows 11 killed Carmie's PC.
No.
It could have actually.
I gotta figure this out, dude. It's gonna drive me absolutely insane.
Is your
dude.
power supply
wrong
going
with it?
bad? That's
Ooh,
what-
is it your power supply?
Well, I hope it's not my power supply. I can't do like any of my like Windows stuff. Like I can't like open about my PC or like use my search bar or anything.
That
And
seems
it
like a
was not
software
starting
issue.
up at all.
What do you have the USB with Windows on it still?
We were able to get like the startups. We're just gonna reinstall Windows
That might be
might
a
help.
after
help.
this. Yeah.
Okay.
We think it's corrupted Windows files. Which would
Yeah, that might be
super
it.
fun.
Okay, cool.
The Pope recovering from pneumonia, and then JD Vance the train.
That's awesome.
That
That's
one's
awesome,
pretty
dude.
self-explanatory.
I love that one. It's funny to think that the Pope and JD Vance are in that one movie. What's that one movie with Keanu Reeves and what's her face, where they're on a bus and they can't stop?
Oh, Speed.
Bullet Train?
Speed. No, this is
Oh,
before your
God.
time, honey. This is before your time.
Oh.
You weren't born yet.
Girl.
You were barely alive. You were barely even a thought in your parents' head, you know?
Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock in Speed.
Sandra Bullock. It was Sandra Bullock.
Oh, it was Sandra Bullock. Okay, I'll watch it.
Mhm.
Yes, Speed.
Good
Oh
movie.
my god, did you chew your collar off? What is this?
Next one, please. Also, I'm gonna keep it a stack with you guys. That Alfredo, the time bomb is coming.
Oh, the time is coming.
The time is coming.
We're coming up on an hour.
Hey, did you eat dairy?
I did eat dairy.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there's a Frogan.
This one's just fine. I'll watch
It
Conclave.
was amazing.
This marketing campaign is getting ridiculous.
That's awesome. I like that one a lot.
It's a good one.
How
Pretty good.
new is Conclave? I haven't heard of this show.
Came out in 2020. It's a movie with
movie.
Ralph Fiennes,
Okay.
and Stanley Tucci.
Oh, I love Stanley
Tucci.
Tucci.
Oh, it's a movie? I thought it was a TV show. I've been putting it
No,
off.
Conclave is a movie.
Oh,
Okay,
last
that
year.
might be
Okay.
viewable.
Tucci.
The Tunchi. This
This
one
one is a personal favorite.
That's fucking horrifying.
That's kind of how he looked when he was drinking water.
Oh.
Honestly, Frogan's not wrong.
The Pope's just like scared, so terrified.
Hold on. I'm going to find the picture.
Do you think the Pope sleeps in that kind of attire? Actually, do you think he just sleeps like in boxers?
He probably has white boxer. Oh, ew.
Oh no, I hope it's that attire. I don't want to think about the other option.
I'm gonna pause
I'm
the
sure he has
podcast for 3
like
seconds.
nightgowns.
Yeah.
Dude, do not go shit. Do not go shit.
No.
on the podcast.
I won't. I'll hold it. But why is Amy a suspicious user?
I have no idea. I'm trying to figure out how to unrestrict her.
Okay, sorry. That was the only thing.
It listed Amy as a suspicious user. Did you ban Amy as a joke at some point?
Shared ban info restricted, banned in Frogan?
You think
What
I
the
watch?
hell?
You think I watch your fucking content? You think I'm in here banning people? Are you looking at me? I can't tell.
Oh, no longer suspicious user. There we go.
Oh yeah.
Twitch
Sorry
be
for the pause.
twitching.
I was it caught my eye. And I was
Okay.
Next
Okay, I'm
week.
sorry.
That was a good pause.
No, Amy's still a suspicious user.
It said, I clicked on it again. It said no longer.
The marketing for this movie is crazy.
One.
Nice.
Conclave should pay me. I feel like I'm doing a lot of inadvertent Conclave marketing here.
No, I think the Pope dying did a lot of inadvertent Conclave marketing. I think this is just on the back
I'm doing
end.
micro marketing.
Micro marketing.
The last thing Pope Francis saw.
I just got an ad for Skull Candy. Why are they still around, dude? I thought they got beat out a long time ago.
I don't believe that. I've never seen a Skull Candy product.
Okay.
Ever?
Not since I was like 10, maybe.
I haven't seen a Skull Candy product since I shopped at FYE. Or you remember that store?
Yeah.
Remember that store, Frogan?
Mm-mm.
FYE?
What is it?
FYE.
Oh, there's only one near me at like an outlet mall that was like an hour away, so I've never really gone.
It was an experience. I used to go there, and then there was this guy, it's like kind of looked like Bobby Lee a little bit. He was there, and then he always talked like this. And I was like, hey, dude. I would always go in and be like, hey, what's up? And he's like, hey, welcome in, guys. What are you looking for? And then I straight up asked him once. I was like, what's going on? I was like, what's up with your voice? You know, as like children do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when they point out like somebody's deformity. I was like, what? I was like, what's up with your voice? Why's your voice like that? He's like, I'm in a metal band, and this is kind of what happened.
Oh God.
Okay. I'm like, okay.
So it wasn't worth it.
I don't know. I didn't ask.
He talked like RFK. Chungus, that was like my first thought. Why is he talking like RFK?
Carmie, it's okay. The autistic people won't hurt you anymore. Did you like that, or did that hurt you? Carmie got like whiplash.
I was confused why this screenshot is so big.
This is such a big screenshot. All right.
You included a lot.
Read it to me.
I didn't understand the assignment. You're posting Conclave. What's YAIOI?
YAIOI? Hold on, I'm dealing with like 20 minutes of ads. Let me just hold off on this one. I'll hold off on explaining this one.
No, Raph, I think you should take this one. I had to do Oomphies. You should do this one.
FAYOI?
No, YAOI.
That's a System of a Down song.
Conclave.
Ah, yeah.
YAIOI.
Say it one more time to me. What's the acronym? Great. This is great. I will just wait. I'll just wait then. I will wait.
Why don't you just click into Bob's stream and look at it?
I am in Bob's stream. That's the problem.
It's on Discord.
No, it's on Discord.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Not for me.
Girl.
Not for me.
Girl.
Oh, there we go. Sorry. Okay.
I like.
You're posting Conclave Yao. Pope Francis just died, and you're posting Conclave Yao. I literally don't know what that means. Young Asian, omnipotent interaction. Is that close?
Bob, what's your guess?
Yappy alternative.
Oh, nice. Very good. No, this is good. This is actually
Yappy alternative.
Okay.
Origination.
I don't think it's a word.
Idealization.
I'm with it. I'm with it.
I don't know. I try to.
Frogan is absolutely disgusted with what you said, though.
I'm also multitasking right now.
Fair.
What is it? Is that like a ghost, like a Japanese ghost?
No, it's typically in this context, it's like anime fan art or like manga fan art.
I was close.
Typically like a relationship between like two, like shipping like two male characters together.
Yes. Okay, I was right.
It tends to be typically very adult.
Google says it's often translated as boy love.
Do you remember that? Do you remember that South Park episode where they were shipping like Stan and Tweak or something, or it was like Butters and Tweak?
Or like Craig
and
like Butters or something.
Yeah, that's what Craig and Butters. Yeah, and they made like like anime art about them. That's kind of where I remember that from.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
This is gross. Why is his eyes like that?
Oh, Craig and Tweet.
Guys, if you really want to like learn more about JD Vance, watch Hillbilly Elegy.
Here, hold on. I also made a meme.
I'm excited to see your meme, Bob.
Let's see if
Excited
I can
to see
find
the art
it.
that you made. We can put it on the fridge.
Oh, the stream ended?
Yeah, I'm opening it again. I had to open in a different window. I didn't put it in the same folder as those other ones.
Oh
Wow.
my goodness.
Wow. We haven't heard Bob's conspiracy theory on
Oh my god.
how the Pope died, so this might be a good time to do it.
Oh my god.
Let's see, adoring.
What is that, Jimmy? Is that Jimmy Neutron?
No, it's a Oblivion thing. If you fight through the arena and become the grand champion, you get an adoring fan that follows you around everywhere.
I want to do that.
So I put, you can do it right from the beginning. Just go to the arena after in the Imperial City.
Stop! No spoilers. No spoilers.
It's just a quest line that you can do. It's like a
No
minor
spoilers.
quest line.
Bob, you're telling him too much.
Tell me too much, dude.
I can tell you everything about that game.
Are you jerking off right now?
I'm not jerking off.
Are you cranking it right now?
No, I'm
There's a lot of
shaking my
movement
knee
happening from your-
uncomfortably.
Side of the screen.
I'm
Do we
gonna
make
see
you
just your
uncomfortable,
arm.
Bob?
Bob, I'm making you uncomfortable.
No.
Yeah. Even the deaf one is like thinking that we're making you uncomfortable.
Yeah. You're making my dog uncomfortable, Bob.
You're
Bob, why are we
welcome.
making you uncomfortable? What's wrong?
Because you said I'm jerking off.
But you could be. It's nothing to be upset about.
Wait, so you're feeling uncomfortable because he assumed you're jerking off when you do the same thing to him every single day?
That's
You try to
that's
guess the
fucking,
times.
Wow. It's been a long time since he's done that.
Well,
I give him benefit of the doubt. It's been a long time since he's done that.
He still used to do it.
To be honest, I can't finish without Bob interrupting me now.
Was it or was it not funny at the time?
It was pretty funny. It was pretty funny. Had a good time.
I
enjoyed myself
rest
thoroughly.
my fucking case.
I like this one a lot. I like that Jimmy Neutron is with the Pope.
yeah, it's pretty good.
We could make Jimmy Neutron.
What was your conspiracy theory, Bobby boy?
My conspiracy theory was just that what I said, that like the Pope told JD Vance that he needed to straighten up his act and be a good Christian, and JD Vance like proceeded to explain to him at length why what he's doing is justified, and like just the stress of like dealing with that is what did him in.
That's a really wholesome one. But now, tell me, what tools did he use to kill the Pope? That was a really wholesome.
Just
way
his
of the
natural
Pope dying.
talent.
His natural talent of being the worst.
You don't think that he told the Pope, "Hey, sit in that chair and you just watch," and then he fucked the bed that was right next to the Pope?
Yeah, he fucked the couch.
God.
He's
Was there
like
a third party in the room with them?
yeah, there was
There
someone
must
sitting
have been.
right
There
next to the
must have
Pope.
been.
You can see. But yeah, he told everyone to get off the couch because the couch in the room with them was a real looker. And he looked at the Pope in the eyes and he said, he started singing Montel Jordan, like, "This is how we do it," while he proceeded to fuck the couch.
I think that's arguably one of the worst songs you could have sex to.
That's pretty rough.
That's a pretty intense one.
The Pope couldn't handle it.
This is how we do it. Sing the rest, Frogan.
And then he made everyone.
This is how we do it.
This is how we do it. Sing the rest, Frogan.
I want you to do the. Can you do like the ad libs behind? Is it ad libs? The ad
This is how we do it.
Don't act like you know what ad libs are, even though like yesterday you had no idea what a fucking ad lib was.
No.
Literally had no idea what an ad lib was. You're like, oh, the books that we make fun of that you read. Can you read me ad libs?
Mad libs.
It's like I can't read you ad libs. I can't read you ad libs if we haven't made one yet.
I'm sorry. I was really upset at the time, and my brain was scrambled, and I couldn't think of the fucking name.
Carmie, any thoughts?
I think that your sexism needs to be stopped, Raf.
No, what were your
It's
thoughts?
called Mad Libs. I couldn't think of the name of the fucking book.
You were right when you said ad libs. Carmie, thoughts?
God forbid Frogan forget a letter.
Damn.
She is a doctor. How dare she forget a letter?
I'm not a doctor. I just have a master's degree.
7 of them.
Raph doesn't know the difference.
I don't. I really don't. This stream's sponsored by Alani, which is something that Carmie's drinking right now.
Mm-hmm.
All white girls are drinking Alani now.
I like their peach drinks.
And Frank on the table.
This is actually the hearing dog.
Yeah.
This one's not. I wish he was deaf. Actually, he would be a lot less reactive.
Is he blind?
No, he's not blind. He's just a chihuahua.
Carmie only has dogs with disabilities.
Well, let's actually talk. Bless you,
He has
Frogan.
no disabilities. He's he's a chihuahua, so that in and of itself is a little.
He has trauma.
Mhm,
Also, let's
does.
talk about who's like a more of a helicopter parent. Is it Carmie or is it Capri?
Probably.
Oh my
Capri.
God, Capri! Capri's fucking insane with his dogs.
I was just saying, I feel like I don't know Carmie's dynamic with her dogs, but I'm pretty sure she doesn't have Munchausen by proxy with her animals.
No, the animals give her Munchausen. It's different.
No, when
the night.
Capri would text me sometimes and would be like, "I think Miles is sick."
Oh, you get
I'm
those
like, I think
texts
he's
too?
just a puppy. I think he's just a puppy. Like based on what you're explaining, I think he's just a puppy having a dog reaction to being a dog.
I think
Took him to the doctors recently because yesterday, fucking piece of shit. We were at his place at Easter, and
Yeah.
he like some couple we don't even know went up to him and was like, like talking about his paw. It was his neighbor, yeah.
Miles was limping. I will say he was, but it's like one of those things where it's
Yeah.
like, okay, it'll be better the next fucking day.
Miles
Yeah,
was
he's a
limping a little
dog.
bit. Miles was limping, and then we looked at his paw, and it was a little red. And they went on this whole tangent with him about like how the pad is peeling back, and I'm like, no, it's not, dude. It's just it's not calloused. It's just a little irritated. It's like, don't take him to the hospital because of this.
Because it
Just
just also
buy-
Take him to the hospital?
too.
Oh, his dad also stepped on his paw, but like, it's
Oh.
fine, dude. He's a dog. So, anyways.
He
Did
literally
you take him to the hospital?
Miles is literally Gypsy Rose.
hospital.
Yes, he did take him to the hospital
Yeah.
the next day. If your health insurance doesn't
That
cover
poor dog,
Miles
dude.
visits, then I don't fucking blame them. He's probably gonna reach like the max deductible for the pet health insurance like 2 months into having the policy. Like it's nice that he cares that much. Like a lot of people don't care about their animals that much, but I'm like,
Yeah.
you gotta set back and
He's so funny because he
They
hates
also
when people.
like are animals and they're gonna behave like animals and get hurt. Like they're not
It's-
human children.
It's so funny because he gets so mad when people tell him what to do with the dog, but then as soon as it's like a medical thing, he freaks out about it. It's insane. Anyways, I'm
That's a
sorry.
helicopter parent.
That's a helicopter parent. I think Frogan would be the opposite of a helicopter parent. I think Frogan would be like, I'm one of the cool moms. You can drink around me.
no,
You can smoke, but only if it's here.
No, I'm gonna have boundaries with my kids. I'm not gonna be super strict like my parents were, but they gotta behave. I think the only thing I'm gonna be super strict about is they have to go to school. They have to go to college.
Oh.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What if they started a YouTube channel early and then they
I'll
become
be like, learn from your mom. Content creation's not forever, bitch.
only one headshot per household, sweetie. That's it.
Yeah, exactly. No, not even. I don't even care about that. I'm just like, dude, no matter you want to start YouTube, fine. Even though I don't want you to fucking do that, like start it whenever you're an adult. You're not doing it as a kid, but you're going to school, and I'll pay for it. When you're
Damn, she's
going
gonna
to
be
school.
rich. She's gonna be rich when she has a kid.
I hope so.
I like this dream.
I feel like at this point, like the only time you should be having kids is if you're rich, because otherwise, like it's
No,
rough
for
out there.
real.
It's expensive as hell.
Sorry, Bob. I forgot that you had a child.
Get rid of it. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I love Bob's child.
Bobby.
I'm a good
Bob's
dad.
a good dad. Bob's a good
Bob is
dad.
a good dad.
Bob really is a good dad. I'd never say this to him in front of his face, but he is actually a really good dad.
Yeah, I'm glad he's distracted. He is a good dad.
He actually really is. I'm not being facetious or joking around. He's one of the only dads I know that are good.
I was tweeting my meme.
You were tweeting?
Wait, what's your meme? You were tweeting a meme? You were tweeting a meme while we're doing a podcast episode?
The one that I made.
I missed this. I missed this so much.
Oh my God.
What was the meme?
I put it in chat. The one that I made.
At least it was just a meme. Bob used to do this thing where he would take clips of us randomly and then just tweet it out and be like, the podcast is recording. And it would just be like out of context, Raph and I arguing and Bob staring at the screen because he was recording the clip.
That's so funny.
This is how I do it.
That was the end of my list.
Oh, okay.
I think we covered everything.
Feel free to contribute any that you have. Well, I put in Yo Gabba Gabba as a topic. Really,
let's hear about this.
Should have talked about it.
Where they go crazy. What's going on with? Well, they were at Coachella, right?
They were at Coachella. We should have talked about it then. They first of all, wild that they were there. It was like those Coco Melon videos.
Yeah.
It was like that live. But for a bunch of like high and drunk adults.
Well, I mean,
which is perfect. Actually, the perfect thing that you want midday at Coachella. And they brought out Flava Flav, which was crazy. But all people they brought out could not swear because it's Yo Gabba Gabba. So Flava Flav had to come out and be very PG. And then Thundercat came out and just shredded on the guitar, which was crazy. And then Weird Al.
I mean,
saying the Rainbow Connection.
So you got three icons coming out during that set. What an amazing set.
More because they brought out every mascot that they could fit, like Duolingo and the LA Kings mascot. And I think any that was available.
I wasn't invited.
Why'd they bring out so many icons?
Icons, not has-beens.
They didn't bring out the H&R Block mascot, aka me. So it's upsetting. It's upsetting. It's upsetting that they didn't bring me out.
I'm telling you, if you would actually do the cosplay like we've been telling you.
I know, but I have to buy a suit.
Which cosplay?
I'm putting up short sleeve white shirt.
Yeah, exactly.
Disappointing, Raph.
I'm just always disappointing myself. Anyways, Carmie, what's going on with you?
What do you mean what's going on with me?
Okay.
Well, I got incredibly addicted to competitive Overwatch and haven't been able to play it at all. So
I think competitive Overwatch broke your computer.
Overwatch
could have been. It broke my brain, and my sleep schedule. So the next thing in line is my computer.
Is everybody's sleep schedule fucked right now, or are we all?
No, it's really bad. It's awful. It's horrible.
I've been sleeping till 4:00 in the afternoon. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
It's an unemployed thing.
It's true. It is an unemployed thing. That is very true.
The two are correlated.
What about you, Bob? What time do you wake up?
Depends on the day. I have to wake up at like 9 o'clock during the week, even if I stay up until 3 or 4.
That's gross. I hate that. Who does that to you? Who makes you stay up till 3 or 4?
I don't know. I wonder. Well, no one makes me. It's just if I want to hang out with my friends and play Schedule 1 or Monster Hunter.
We make you.
I wouldn't say make me.
I would say we do.
I'm just happy to be included.
Carmie, do you want to be included?
I don't have Monster Hunter, but I would like to be included.
Okay, but you can get Repo again.
We've been playing Schedule 1.
No, I have it. I told you it's in the Steam library. I'll play it.
We've sold.
Access to it.
I got everyone in our community addicted to meth in Schedule 1.
Schedule 1. You can play that with us.
I would like to play. I would like to play the drug game.
We're kind of far.
I feel like it's only right as somebody from Albuquerque.
What's that supposed to mean?
It was a Breaking Bad reference.
That's what Bracken. Yeah, that's what I figured. I figured it out late, but I figured it. But I figured it out, and I figured it out.
I'm sorry to say for Carmie, the game does not have turquoise jewelry yet, though.
That's crazy. These motherfuckers.
I think you can get a lizard tattoo though.
It is kind of insane. it is kind of insane because Carmie is so mad about the whole turquoise thing, but her PC is turquoise colored right now.
It's Karopi colored. Okay. Well, I was raised and live in the Southwest, and they were like, "Oh, what does that mean? Is turquoise jewelry your personality?" And I happened to be wearing several pieces of turquoise jewelry when they made that roast.
Desert people love turquoise.
They do, dude. It's all turquoise. About. But turquoise, is that a natural mineral, or do they make that?
No, it's natural. They get it here.
You can like find it on the ground.
We can get it. And it's also like a status symbol for people in Santa Fe. You clang your little turquoise jewelries around with your big bulky rings when you're reaching into your bag.
With your bolo tie, your cowboy hat.
Why don't you ever get me turquoise jewelry? I want turquoise.
You want a big ugly?
Yes, I love turquoise.
You trying to go poison, brother?
Jewelry. I do want to go turquoise. Yeah, that's it. That's all I had to say about that.
Well, when you get your button-up shirt, I'll get you a bolo tie.
Oh, yeah, you can give him some turquoise cufflinks too.
That's a lot. Let's keep it to one piece.
How many pieces of turquoise? Is it like pieces of flair? Is there guidance on how much turquoise you should wear? Like, does he only get one because he's not from the desert?
I think it's one because I don't really believe that. When will Raph be near me?
That's actually a good point. I don't know when I'm going to Albuquerque next.
Fair.
True.
Maybe if I do a road trip somewhere. But then even then, I'm going to tell Carmie that I'm going to stay with her, and then I'm just going to sleep somewhere else. And I won't let her know until 3 o'clock in the morning.
I'm not making you tell animals.
No. Yeah. So, what else is going on in the world, guys?
Everything's depressing.
I think we covered all the topics.
Sure.
Well, the ones that I thought of, what did you think of? Let's see. This is a real girl groups podcast. Am I the only person who brought topics?
Are we just doing all the topics? I thought. Are we just doing all the topics because we're not gonna record another episode for months?
What do you mean?
Oh, we have time.
All right. Oh, do you want to do all of the topics? Do you want to talk about the AI boyfriend?
Well, we could preface it as like the end of the episode, I guess.
We could just I mean, what time are we at right now?
We're at like an hour and 10 minutes.
We got 20 minutes. We got 20 minutes to kill.
Yeah.
Well, Carmie found a video about AI boyfriends where
I watched it and it was crazy.
Creator was talking in depth how there's a trend on TikTok where people are sharing their AI boyfriends and just like how disturbing of a trend it is that they would like, because there was also a writer who talked about how she like got broken up got divorced, or her husband left her right before she went on a trip, and while she was lonely, she downloaded an AI boyfriend app and found solace in it while she was on like a couple's vacation by herself. And there's also creators that post like their conversations with their AI boyfriends, and they're just like, "This is so us," or they have scenarios.
It's very like book talky. Like they're making these AI boyfriends talk to them like the dudes in their like shitty book talk books. And it's so gross. But there's those ones that are like the audio ones, and then this dude found an app. The guy in the video found an app where it's like this weird 3D man, and he within seconds had this AI boyfriend like cringe, like sexting him, but like reading it out loud back to him. The AI was like making these like scenarios back at him. And I feel like we should see who the AI boyfriend likes more.
Like we all have the same AI boyfriend.
Out of us. Yeah.
Sorry, where do we go to where do we go to do this?
This was Carmie's first idea, is that we get an AI boyfriend and then we fight over it.
Okay.
Who's
the most desirable based on an AI?
Yeah, Frogan's gonna win.
Frogan does not have to participate in the AI boyfriend if she doesn't want to.
You think I'll win?
Yeah.
Why?
You have a certain je ne sais quoi. I think you have a certain toughness that an AI boyfriend would appreciate.
Yeah, that no real man could appreciate, apparently.
An AI is finally gonna crack the surface of Frogan and like reach deep down and meet the real Frogan, the vulnerable side of Frogan.
What do you mean? The real vulnerable side of Frogan is what
Like-
you're seeing right now. Look at that stink face. That's the real Frogan.
But you
I
know,
think we're seeing the kidnapped Frogan right now. I think we're literally seeing the Frogan that we were like, you have to be here.
Frogan is here again, not against her will, according to her will. According to her will, she is here.
Frogan is here because I'm insecure and also don't feel good. So I overcompensated.
You're a comedian. Sometimes you don't get jokes, Bob.
Whoa.
I'm dense as fuck.
Whoa.
I don't like the Raff, big deal Raff over here. I don't. I'll be the first one.
Again, dude.
I'll be the first. Okay, like I'm very sarcastic. I also like to make jokes out of everything. But also I'm dense as fuck.
This proves that my sarcasm doesn't translate.
I just think RFK is gonna put me on a list. To be honest with you, is what it is.
If you're not autistic, then I'm not gonna put you on the list. Don't worry about it. You know, RFK.
True.
I just don't understand
Whenever I
things.
do
RFK
RFK
voice.
when I do RFK voice, Carmie freaks out, dude. It's
I
crazy.
hate it. It
I
like
don't-
triggers my fight or flight.
It's not my favorite thing.
You're
if I
making
was-
Bob sad.
If I was Oprah, it would not be on my list.
That's rude. That's rude. Yeah, Oprah used to have a reading list.
We need to make better references. You're making references that are so dated that Frogan doesn't understand them.
Again, I'm
He made a Paula
35.
Dean reference. He made a
I'm
Paula Dean reference that I had to
35.
explain to people.
I'm fucking 35, okay?
That's awesome, dude. I love it.
So is Myrrh. That's crazy. I didn't realize Myrrh was old.
So was Capri.
No,
That's
Capri's
what I said.
like
I said I didn't know you were
38.
Capri old.
Oh, I didn't even hear that. I'm so
Capri's
sorry.
pushing 40. No, he's gonna
He
be
literally is.
37.
Woof.
So wild.
Three out of like 10 of my best friends are like almost 40, and I don't know how I feel about that.
Well,
Frogan, you're one of the three. Carmie's getting up there though.
I'm
Carmie is
young.
fucking old as fuck, dude. Carmie's like
Carmie, how
almost
old are
40.
you?
I'm 30, but I feel like mentally I'm 400.
That's true.
All of my activities are grandmother babushka activities. I do
Yeah.
nothing.
When's the last
That's
time you saw
useful.
a grandma play competitive Overwatch?
Well, the thing
not
is,
counted.
she was
But look,
she was playing competitive Overwatch, but she was
she
cooking
knitting?
borscht
this is my
at the
crochet
same time.
bag. It has
What's-
yarn in it. Oh, I have to open it because the dogs were.
Yeah, let's take a tour of Carmie's crochet bag. How do we?
My crochet bag.
I love it. I think it's great. You took an everyday diaper bag and made it into a crochet bag.
It's not.
I love
I
that.
googled
Love
crochet bag. It's not a diaper bag.
So it's even worse. She bought a specialty crochet bag that's specifically designed for
I wish I
crochet
had
or
that.
crochet
So you can-
accessories.
You can feed the yarn through.
Oh, that's pretty cool, actually.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm not joking. That's pretty cool.
It's
That
very
is
cool.
pretty
It's
cool.
nice.
So how do we do this AI boyfriend thing? Or maybe we save it for the next episode.
Well, I mean,
Well,
I don't
didn't know
think
we would be doing it today, so I didn't look that much into it. But I
Okay.
could Google the words AI boyfriend, and that might help me.
I mean,
Well-
if we get it, we get it. If we don't, then we'll just save it for the next episode. It's
Well,
all
I
good.
was thinking that we get like an AI boyfriend
Dude,
and then we test it out. Well, I was like, I don't even want to speak to a
let Carmie get the AI
Bro.
boyfriend or girlfriend, because according to Bob and you and me, we're not really good at
I don't think
Getting a
we
boyfriend
all
or
have to
girlfriend.
use
I don't think
it.
my heart would
Considering-
be into it trying to speak to an AI boyfriend like that though.
Why not?
Can you
dude?
just pull up the link I sent you, Bob?
Which link?
Oh my god, these guys are so hot. These guys are too hot. There's two. Oh
What
my
are we
god,
gonna,
this is
are we gonna go
insane.
for like 3
There are
more
a lot
hours?
of
Wait,
them.
scroll down. Can we date Tenzin Rahel?
Which one's that? Where is he?
Scroll down. It's Tenzin Rahel, 68.
68 is crazy, dude.
An elder monk and spiritual guide. I want to date him.
Where's he at?
Keep going. Keep going. Right there. On the
Oh,
right.
this guy?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh my god, dude. What?
I want to date him.
Yeah.
I'm in. I want to date
So what
this
do you
guy
do? Okay,
bad.
you can just chat him.
You can
Okay.
just generate images.
I Oh no, I'm afraid. I'm afraid. Please don't generate an image of him.
Squatting with spread legs, sitting, turning around, laying down.
Dude, I'm so
In a
afraid.
t-shirt, jeans. Oh, you can. Wait, so you can make sure they're clothed.
I did the squatting with spread legs and posing for camera tag for you, so you didn't have to. Oh my god, it's fantastic. Okay, what do I do with this image? How do I keep it?
Whatever you want.
How do I keep the image?
We'll screenshot it. Oh my god.
There's a guy in the anime that looks like John Choi.
Yeah, he does.
All right, copy this image. Put it in our Discord. Look at him, dude. He's fucking awesome.
Yo, what the fuck?
Can you make him squatting and turn around?
Squatting, turning around.
Oh, I have to get more chips to get.
How do you generate it?
Oh, you can only get one?
Yeah.
It's not even.
Oh my god, his voice is awesome. Click play on his voice.
How do you?
Can you keep
It's on the bottom.
Let's talk.
Oh shit.
Can you keep a secret? Let's talk in private.
Oh my god.
Yo, what? How do we talk to him, dude?
Bob's computer site is messed up, but on the bottom there you can type and stuff.
Oh yeah, why does Bob just have the little?
Sorry, it's windowed. There we go.
Oh, okay.
Okay, say hey,
Greetings.
hey, honey, how are you doing?
I am Tenson, a seeker of inner peace and harmony, devoted
God, he's
to
so
the
hot.
teachings of mindfulness,
Oh,
compassion,
he's so hot,
and
dude.
balance.
He's so hot.
Walk with me as we explore the depths of meditation and wisdom, finding peace in simplicity and joy in
Ask
each
him who
moment.
killed the Pope.
Oh, that's a good question. Be like, hey, do you know what happened to the Pope?
Oh wow, Bob's flirting.
Raph said to say, "Hey, honey."
Yeah, I say hey, honey. Start off with hey,
Okay,
honey.
no, you're right. Hey, honey, I'm so sorry to tell you, the Pope is dead. He's thinking.
Oh.
Takes a sip of no.
You're kidding me.
No, what? They edged us.
Oh.
I need to know how he takes a sip of green tea.
Yeah, that'd be.
Oh my god, he doesn't know. Oh my god, he doesn't know.
All right.
From what I recall, His Holiness was hospitalized due to respiratory issues. I hope he recovers fully soon. Oh my god, he doesn't know.
I feel like we need more.
I saw the
more
headline.
planning for
Mine.
this.
I said the same thing. Kind of. Mine said I saw the headlines, but I haven't caught up yet. Let's grab our favorite snacks and get comfy while I share what I'm reading. There must be something more to it than just a splashy announcement. What do you think is going on behind the scenes? I think JD Vance killed him. What do you think?
No.
Okay.
That was the one that I saw that said it was free.
Free for, like,
I'll
the
look
first
more
one.
into it and see
Free
if
for
I
the
can
what?
find
The first second.
Yeah.
Oh my god! It even has actions. This one says the thought crossed my. I said I think JD Vance killed him. What do you think? I said, and then my husband said the thought crossed my mind too when I read about his surprising endorsement, especially given the differing views on social issues. But let's not jump to conclusions without getting the facts first. In quotations, takes a sip from teacup, savoring the warmth spreading through my fingers. After all, wouldn't it be fascinating to analyze the underlying motivations and power dynamics at play? It's almost as intriguing as those complex chess strategies we'd love to dissect together. First of all, you don't know who I am. I do not play chess. I don't play chess.
You picked him. You picked our boyfriend.
Remember that he also apparently in this universe I'm better than him at chess. Remember that one game where I nearly checkmated you, but I guess I won.
It sounds like he's letting
This
you
has
win.
to be an analogy for something.
I'm gonna say.
Bob,
Of
can you show
course,
the
babe.
picture that Raph generated, please?
Of course,
What's up?
babe.
Or
I
Raph
know
can share his
you're
screen.
just
Or
letting me win.
oh, the image.
Yeah. Anime.
Anyways,
Weeb alert.
what that thing do? What that thing do?
Why is he wearing such short shorts?
Because he's a babe.
This is
He's a babe, dude.
This is crazy.
Okay, this one's also in quotations. I said, of course, babe. I know you're just letting me win at chess. Anyways, what that thing do? As I sat back in my chair, cradling the steaming cup of herbal tea in my hands, feeling the gentle heat radiating upwards towards my chest, I couldn't help but chuckle at the familiar tease, recalling countless evenings spent engaged in friendly debates over strategy and tactics. Your bluster was entertaining, but now let's shift gears. After finishing our snack, shall we continue exploring this fascinating news story? Okay, well. I'm asking what his penis does, and he's not talking to me about it.
I think you have to toggle on the mature content.
Yours. There's a toggle for it?
I think there's a toggle for it.
Crazy.
All right. Well, should we end the episode here? Use this as a sneak peek to the
I think
next one.
Maybe we will possibly explore AI a little bit further.
I'll see if I can find
intimately,
better free ones.
and get back to you guys with a podcast idea that includes that. Yeah, I think we did it.
Yeah, I think we did it. Thank you guys so much for watching the 6th episode.
It's like the 13th
No, we
episode.
have way more.
We have more? Okay. Thank you for watching another episode of Girl Push-Ups. Remember, everybody, why try hard if you don't have to? There we go. Thank you for watching. And also thank you to Frogan for
thank
being
you for being
hostage.
here, Frogan.
Thank you for having me. I'm sorry I'm low energy. I'm just like...
It's okay.
You didn't know you'd be here.
Yeah. We're all... I'm low energy as well. And Carmie's the only one that planned, as usual.
Yeah, that's a dynamic.
That's a
Carmie
dynamic.
brings the plan, I bring the energy, and Bob brings the constant moving of skipping shit around screen. That's a perfect dynamic. Thank you guys for watching.
And I get attacked constantly. Thank you everyone for watching live. You can follow us on YouTube, listen on Spotify, catch Frogan live on Twitch every night. All of us are streaming now again too, so find us.
Well, Carmie's not going to be streaming for a while.
Her computer's broken.
God willing.
So
we did not hit the post on that outro.
R.I.P. I forgot how we ended them.
We did.
It was why
started
try
them.
harder if you don't have to. Girl push-ups.
Oh yeah.
What did I say?
I don't know. Close enough.
I said that. I thought I said
It
that.
got close enough. It got close enough.
It was
I
close
think.
I thought you
enough.
said that.
What did I not say that? I can't work under these.
You
I
said
quit.
basically
I quit.
that.
I can't work under these
great, it's
conditions.
another
Oh, as soon as he has the slightest criticism,
Oh, great.
it's too much.